Guys, video Fletcher, and Europe's still experiencing issues, so the video's kind of getting a bit annoying to make, but I just wanted to do an update to the build. The passive tree, I will explain basically what I've done is I've taken out these nodes here, as I don't really need the mana. I've taken out this life here, down all the way to berserking, because I don't really need the attack speed. All this life was good. I went this way instead of this way, so I only got 3 life nodes. And I went all the way through here to get this power charge, and all the way up here, so there was a hell of a lot of passive points, and it wasn't very refined. So I've got some extra aura buffs. If we look over here, I have gone more across here, and I've got Mana Geyser, which gives me a lot more mana. This here, Charisma, is 10% reduced more mana, and 5%, so that's a 15% reduced mana one, that's huge. You get Heart of Oak, which is 4% max life, and less chance to be stunned. Again, you go through here to get this set of life. Now, ideally, you want to be going down to Onder's Guile. This is a lot of points. I am level something like 86. So, 2, 4, 6, 7. I need 7 more points. That's a hell of a lot of points to get. So, I've just decided to fill this life ring in first, and obviously end game you'd get to that point there, but at the moment it seems completely fine. I've also got some life nodes here that I can take. Now, the actual build itself, I don't know if I checked last time, I don't know if I did this, but my gear's got a lot better. The shield's a lot better than last time, I believe. Again, I could get a better one with life, but we're talking like 5-6 exalts. This will cost me 15. Cost me 3 chaos, but it's worth like an exalt, 2 exalts. These boots were like super cheap. They're not as good as my old boots, but they've got life, and that's all I need at the moment. I don't need the resists. I need life. I still got my Malagros, and this belt gives me like plus 120 to life, so that's pretty good, and it's got increased elemental. This ring, again, I think I showed it last time, is really, really sick. It's plus 10 to all. It's got lightning damage, max life, regen. This is just a pure resist ring. If you could get life on it as well, it'd be sick. But unfortunately, I can't find one. This amulet, again, is lightning damage, fire damage, any sort of elemental damage you can get. And it's got a top accuracy roll with a bit of life. The helmet, again, this is a helmet that I should be improving. All it's got is all you want is armor and energy shield with this build, and I could get life on that for find one. And this wand is the unique wand, which gives 100% increased elemental. And I've been leveling gems. Basically, what I do now is I have anger, wrath, determination, and haste, and I have wrath and purity of lightning in a reduced mana. This is just like a lightning warp one, and a critical weakness curse is actually really, really big. You want to be using critical weakness. I've only just started realizing to use it, and it's incredibly good. Mobs that you'd usually 2-shot, you now 1-shot. And this is still weapon elemental, faster attacks, power Siphon. That's just my single target. This new chest piece I've got cost me like 2 exalts. It's 660 armor and 440 energy shield. Again, it hasn't got many resists, but when you're talking about these types of energy shields with resists, they just cost a hell of a lot, and I was broke at the moment. But it's a really good piece, and it's helped a hell of a lot. I've only got 3,200 life. You could end up with about 4k, a bit more than 4k. So I've actually got more mana than life, which means I do so much damage. If I just, for example, I'll just get a really crappy map, a 66 map. I suppose actually I could go into docs to show you you could compare the damage. I'll go into docs, then you've got a direct comparison of the damage of what was happening. But again, if PoE fucks up, then apologies, but PoE's been messing up for Europe recently. The build's got a hell of a lot more fun now that I'm more tanky, more mana. So basically what you do is you go in, you'll turn on anger, you'll turn on clarity, you'll turn on wrath, you'll turn on haste, Now, if I'm in a map with shocking grounds or a map where they do extra fire, I can turn on purity of fire or purity of lightning. Or if I need a bit of armor, I can turn on determination. You basically just choose the aura, because you can run so many, that you want. So if you're on an elemental weakness one, where you've got no resist, then you can turn on purity of resists, or whatever it's called, and you get like capped resists again. So you can see now, although I've dropped a power charge with my new gear, and with all these auras because of the new mana, I have 2k, 2,300, and I've changed it to GMP. So I've got GMP chain, life gained on hit, increased crit, and power siphon. That's like an ideal one. Now if it was 6 linked, I would have weapon elemental, and I would do so much damage. But, you know, in a perfect world, I have a 6 link, but unfortunately I don't. So you'll see here the amount of damage I do as compared to the last run. So you see that they just get one-shotted. Apologies if the video skips. Computer's been a bit weird at the moment. So you just literally go up to them, Q, curse, and single target. Like, you see that big boss there just got like obliterated. So single target one-shots things in docks, like literally one-shots. You can see there, I click. You don't even need to curse them to one-shot them. I've just got single target on my middle mouse, and that does like 14,000 damage. I have 1,500 armor, which isn't the best at all, but the build's not really about armor or anything like that. It's just about chaining and doing a lot of damage. You can put item rarity on, and you could go into parties and you can just cull for people, because obviously Power Siphon has a culling effect. But I just wanted to do an update of how it's going. I'm really enjoying this build. I'm going to be doing a Magic Find Summoner for my next one, I think, in the next league, or some sort of Summoner build. But you can see like how easy this clears docks. Like, it's just like, you know, it's like whatever. You can just curse, bang, the old chain. You don't even need to curse in like 66 areas or whatever this is. It's like, it just kills things so fast. If you're having trouble with a boss, you just press your middle mouse button and one-shot it. Does struggle on the really high-end maps, talking like 74s. Well, 73s like Cells, it absolutely breezes. Cells is like my favourite map because I have Arctic armor, so the Fire Dog does like no damage to me. But again, I'll give you a link to the passive tree. The way you could get rid of these two if you have enough mana regen. You basically, instead of connecting through here to Shaper, you connect through here. Now the guy's passive tree doesn't take these 4 nodes. It doesn't take Shaper, but I just like having Shaper, and if it works for me, then whatever, I'll stick with it. But again, if you don't need to connect through those 4 points, these 4 points here, or 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, then those are 4 points you can put into something else. Like, you could have that life ring that I haven't managed to get yet. So I'm 83. So you can see like how the build's going. Like, again, so warp on somebody and just click your middle mouse button. They get one-shotted. Does 11k damage. Now this build is about power charges. So if you're trying to PvP with it, as I have felt the wrath of my friends build, if you're trying to PvP with it, you can't do it because you don't do that much damage without power charges. Well, you do, but you're losing like 5k damage, which is a lot. So you can see how easy I've just cleared docks like it was nothing. Obviously I'm like over leveled and everything, but you just kill, like, it just chains, like, and you just kill shit so fast. Like, it's fun. So I just wanted to give you an update of how the build's working. It's going well. So yeah, if anyone was interested, because I know it got a few views, which was surprising really, but I just thought I'd give an update. So the main sort of update has been critical weakness is really good. The extra big energy shield chest item, I used to just have armor and evasion. The extra energy shield has given me so much mana regen, mixed with that geyser node and all the other nodes, that it's made it so much more enjoyable to play. So yeah, I would say this build is quote viable. I haven't tried farming Dominus or anything like that with it, but not really the type of build for that. If you're going to try and build to farm Domus, I guess you just do some super crazy build, but this is just like farming massive packs really easily. I enjoy it. It's been fun. Just thought I'd give you a little update there. So yeah, you can check out the... This is also, this node here, if you're struggling with mana, if like your mana's dropping, you can drop Inner Force, because it actually buffs the mana regenerate on Arctic Armor. Like, I can run it, like it's fine for me, but there was a stage where Inner Buff was kind of like buffing Arctic Armor, and it was annoying me, so I took it out for a little bit until I had the right gear. But anyway, that was just an update of the power Siphon. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 auras kind of running, and I've got like 500 mana still, so I can throw out quite a lot of these before my mana runs out. And single target, you can see my mana. I can do this forever. My mana runs out, so just try to solve your mana problems, and the build's fantastic. So if you liked it, leave a like or a comment. Peace. Thanks for watching.